We've sold over $40,000 in T-shirts.
Wow.
$40,000. All that money is going to Red Cross to help everybody with the rescue, with the whole flood relief, and it's just crazy. Over $40,000. So if you go to johnjaynrich.com and you click on the upper right-hand corner, I think it says right there, it says Love Up shirts. You can buy Love Pup shirts. You can buy Love Up shirts, different designs, different colors, different types of shirts, and all the money is going to hurricane relief.
Which is an incredible thing because they're still in recovery mode. They're still in trying to get people out. I was seeing some incredible images I've never even imagined. Like there's people being rescued out their front door on jet skis. That's how much water is just completely taken over. So they need all the help they can get. And thank you for buying a Love Up shirt to contribute to that.
So if you go to johnjaynrich.com and click on Love Up, you're trying to do something. You watch this stuff and you're seeing all these different levels of helping and people that are needing help and freaking out and crying and just houses being destroyed. And you're like, well, how can I help? You're sitting there in your house on the sofa watching TV or at work or wherever you're watching on your phone and you're like, I want to help. Well, one way you can help, johnjaynrich.com, and buy a Love Up shirt. They're $22. So Kyle, you came up with this thing, I don't know how many years ago when you came up with schwanding, which was our show going out and bonding. Show, bonding, schwanding. So we went schwanding yesterday. We've done a few schwanding trips.
Yeah.
Hiking. We went hiking together.
Right.
What else?
That's it. Just kidding.
Is that all we've done?
Well, we've gone to lunch, which was the lowest rung of the schwanding experience, but it was fun. And then we did the drip room. We went got IVs together, right?
Yeah. We've done several things.
We've talked about taking a trip, going somewhere.
Yeah, I want to make that one happen. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's the ultimate schwanding.
Yeah, but yesterday our schwanding thing was that we went to the escape room and did an escape room adventure. What was your take on our schwanding adventure?
I thought it was really, really fun. I was wondering what involvement Johnjay would have.
You were right.
He was there, so that was good.
Well,
But were you really there?
Yes. Johnjay does what you would expect him to do when you have to work together. He is the best at telling you how you're doing it wrong.
Right.
That's
While
what he
sitting
does.
in the corner on the phone.
well, let me tell you, and I attempted a couple things. Here's what I decided to do. Everybody, there was how many of us were there? 8,
7,
9, oh.
8.
So
8 of
the
us.
whole show was there.
Well, there was 7 working on the problems.
So-
You
It's
weren't.
too bad you couldn't be there.
You get in an escape room, you get locked, you pick a situation. We were in the Mad Hatter room, which is like an Alice in Wonderland thing, and we're locked in a room, and you got to look at clues, you got to unlock things, you open it, get another clue to another clue to another clue, and you have a timer, you have an hour to get out of this room, or we're all going to die. And there was a point where I finally was like, I was going to test my theory to see. And in fact, I should have videotaped it, but what I did was I said, okay, I'm going to participate. And sure enough, when I started to participate, things got taken away from me. So I went like, remember the part where we're all looking at the peacocks?
Yeah.
What's the difference between the peacocks?
Yeah.
What's all these peacocks? There's all these peacocks. There's a different size. There's a difference in the peacocks. So I grabbed the 2 peacocks. I grabbed 2 peacocks. I go, let me look. And when I look, at one point, you take one out of my hand. I take 2 peacocks. I go, let me see. What's the difference? And you go, let me see that one. You take one out of my hand.
Kyle did that to you?
Yeah, Kyle did that. Then I grab the 2 peacocks. I go, okay, let me take these other 2 peacocks. I grab 2 peacocks like this to go look at it. And then Joey grabs another peacock out of my hand. So I go, let me check it out. I grab the 2 other peacocks. I take 2 other peacocks again. Let me see what the 2 peacocks are again. And then Grant took the peacock out of my hand. So I was like, okay, that's what I thought was going to happen.
Listen, I was really impressed with Kyle taking charge of like the adding of numbers and stuff because there's some math involved in, I am world famous for not being math on this show. I can figure out a puzzle or two. I can figure out scenarios, but just adding up numbers on the fly ain't my thing. Kyle rocked that, and she was getting louder and louder and louder when she was getting closer and closer. Kyle just took over that room. If it weren't for you, we would still be in there.
Oh, well, I don't know about that, but it's like when you're on to the possible answer, you get excited.
Yes.
And then Johnjay takes a peacock out of your hand.
I didn't never take a peacock out of your hand.
Just kidding.
The peacocks were on the table. Little cards of peacocks on the table, set like you're playing concentration. And some of the peacocks didn't look. You had to find 2 peacocks that were exactly the same. And after everyone tried, then I was like, okay, let me take a look. And then I would grab the 2 peacocks, and I would like this. Okay, what are they? And then so you would go, let me see. You take it out of my hand. And I was like, wait a minute. You already think you're
It's almost like you've been sitting down this entire time.
Because I was letting everybody do the thing. And that was fun. I had a good time watching it. In fact, I put on my Instagram stories, I tried to get every time we'd get a lock undone, I was trying to get your reaction because you would get so excited and dance and kick. So I'm going to have most of those on my Instagram stories. You can see Kyle going nuts. So